야, 드래곤즈 도그마 2일차 보자. 퀘스트가 술집이랬는데. 아 근데 확실히 이거 우선도 높여놓으니까 밤이라 그런 건가? 약간 그래도 30프레임 언저리까지는 어떻게 바득바득 버틴다. 아저씨 불렀어?
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable.
이런 데서 대놓고 폐하라고 해도
I
되는
just
건가?
thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
가자. 그래서 뭐지?
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation.
즉위 연회를 이용해라.
It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued
귀족이거나
prosperity
베르문트에
will be
공헌한
granted entry.
일반 시민으로 제한.
If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you.
아물토벌?
The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided.
Eh?
What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I
오케이.
thank you, your Majesty. There are 3 locales
문제가
that I've seen
발생. 세
significant
군데?
trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers.
거기는 이미 했고.
Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with...
We have been charged with the felling of monsters.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, do not forget that we work to...
오케이. 자, 그러면
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we have the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
제가 직업을 몇 개
Tis as
열어놨거든요.
you say.
그거 한번 보러 가자. 어이, 렉. 요 가운데만 오면 렉이 좀 걸리긴 한다. 자,
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad
직업
to assist.
변경. 가자.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs just to be sure.
아니 자꾸 저 망토 왜 이래?
Freshly rested as we are, this battle
오,
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
아
You must
느리다.
rid yourself of that oil post haste.
아니 느려. 근데 묵직한 건 나쁘지 않아. 일단 여기 더 있다. 일로 와.
My curative magics are at your disposal.
이건 마음에 드는데? 자 가자. 이런 이쪽이야. 전 키고.
Cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
아우
Shame I've no
답답해.
advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
됐고. 얘네 왜 데미지 들어와 있지? 바깥? 박은 아니고
That looks promising.
뭐지 쟤네
Any ideas as to how we might reach
뭐랑
it?
싸우는 거지? 여기 떨어지면 좀 골치 아프겠고. 야야 너네 가자.
Oi, you then! If you're fit to fight, give us a hand.
자,
Brave, lend us your aid. We're in Scatter the goblins!
됐고. 그냥 니네.
I can't solve all your problems, you know.
Brave of you to aid us when you're no soldier. Can't say.
You've a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. You have my thanks. 'Twas a simple patrol mission till we walked into their ambush. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't.
토벌했다. 여기가
Here you
목적지였구만.
are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
자, 상자.
Weapons are simple
찰나의
enough to
비석.
procure if we've the coin. But we might be
레이브
lucky
스피어.
enough to find some in treasure chests.
That's just what I was thinking.
거기는 어떻게 가? 야 닫아. 얘 던져서 가는 거 되나? 야 일로 와봐.
What is the meaning of this, Arisen?
그 위에서 던져야 돼. 아 여기서 던지는 게 맞겠다 일단. 야. 되나? 안 되나? 머리가 아예 안 나오는데? 인간. 또 어떻게 가야 돼? 여기서 던져야 돼? 봐봐. 높이가 안 되는데? 여기 위에서 던져야 되나?
We are none of us alike in vocation.
That is most fortuitous.
뭐야? 뭐야
I
이거?
see it as a glad thing.
아니
We are well poised to
이렇게
supplement each
잡으려는
other's
게 아니었는데. 야 여기서 던지면 어떻게 나오지 않을까 각이? 아니
Yon chest
이
is in a
똥개미!
place not easily accessed.
Is there no way to reach it?
여기로 뛰어내려. 어우. 아, 그렇지 마무리하고. 여기도 내려가는 거 있을
I have an
텐데.
inkling this place will yield you clarity to.
아니 이게 중간에 튕겨 나오는 건 예상 못했는데. 심지어 밑에 있는 애 한 놈 죽였어.
Saved again. I'll redeem myself yet.
Arisen, we ought to heal ourselves while we
됐다.
have a chance.
Here no quarter.
Violin,
일단 돌아서 가야겠네 이러면. 저거 대체 어떻게 먹는 거야? 호이. 날 중간에서 던져야 되나? 여기서도 해보는 거... 안 됐을 텐데 여기서도. 아예 안 나오고 어디 높이서 던져야 되는 건데.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
이쪽으로 던져야 되나? 여기? 오! 아! 오. 야! 저것 좀 먹자 얘들아. 야 일어나!
Yon chest appears
그렇지!
to be beyond our reach.
그렇지!
it is a vexing thing to see it so plainly and yet be unable to open it.
야 나비야, 아무리 내가 네가 주인이 아니라고는 하지만 그러기야? 내가 널 저기다 어떻게 올렸는데 진짜 그럴 거야?
Weapons are simple enough to procure if
나
we've
네가
the coin,
가자.
but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
Tis as you say.
나야. 아. 됐자. 떨어지지 말고. 그렇지. 상자 열어. 열어.
It seems to me we'll find some rare materials here.
Well, well.
야, 다다
That's
어디가?
quite a discovery.
다다야? 뭐가 어떻게 된 거니? 너 왜 상자 안 열고 왜 거기서 갑자기 튀어나오니? 내가 몇 번을 해야 되는 거야 이거? 열어.
By your command, Arisen.
다다야 그거 열어. 문 열고 뭐해?
As a matter of fact, every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
You've given me much to think about.
아니 왜 올렸는데 안 열어? 진짜 1억이야? 일반 점프는 못 가잖아. 원래 폰이 상자 열어주는 거 아니었어? 자, 다시 가보자. 이번엔 열자. 이번엔 여는 거야, 알았지? 안 열면 혼나. 열자. 그거 열자.
A treasure chest. I can
어,
hardly
드디어,
wait
씨.
to open it.
헬나의
Let us hope
비석이야?
your curiosity will be rewarded.
아이, 요거 하나 얻자고 지금 빠른 이동 한 번 해주는 거 하겠다고 지금 이걸 어우 씨.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
가자. 네, 순찰이라면서 쟤네는 이 동굴까지 들어온 거네 그러면?
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
사다리.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
오 야야. 어우
It's a
씨.
relief to be out under the open sky.
Such dark
나는?
depths take their toll on the spirits.
I knew it to be so.
여긴 뭐냐? 야.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
네가 왜 와? 잉귄. 소레벨. 힐러 교체를 해보자. 아 일단 얘가 힐러니까 자 잘 가렴. 아래 아이템 요거 주자.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best
잘
of my
썼습니다.
ability. If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have but to ask.
됐고. 가자. 아 여기가 우리가 와야 되는 그 마을인 것 같은데. 뭐야? 하브 마을. 여기 이미 다 털렸는데? 일단 요거는 있고. 특별한 닉네임의 폰이 선출된다. 아 뭐야? 뭐지? 공식 폰 같은 건가?
I've just remembered a curious rumor I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them. Worse still, the pawn never knows they're sick. They just become restless and flippant and won't heed the arisen.
이 사람.
Indeed. Well, we shall have to remain watchful, lest one of our company should start showing signs of this sickness.
이 돈. 일단 종종 돈이 보이는 거 보면 좋은 마을인 것 같은데. 아 근데 여기서 템 좀 처분하려고 했는데. 얘는 다른 데서 퀘스트를 해봤구나. 자,
Oh, you've come to a dangerous place. Scaly beasts make this their den. We've been dispatched to cull them.
너
A
혼자잖아.
small force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair. I'll not stop you if you wish to explore.
This way, Master.
아 여기. 일단은 여기 옆에 오두막부터 털자. 누구세요?
To doubt my words is
요건 다 가져가겠습니다. 뭐예요? 가자. 이로 진입하면 되는 건가?
We're unlikely to find any warm hearths down here.
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
I am well aware of the particulars.
저 밑에서 싸우고 있는 것 같아.
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here.
Damn blizzard! Is this where I'm gonna draw my last?
자, 가자.
Consarnate!
일단은 저 위에 상자. 오케이.
We've earned ourselves a
위에서
pat
길
on the
있고.
back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive
너
to
일로
better
와봐.
ourselves with every battle.
됐나? 아예 안 되고.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
There, Master! Saurian!
자. 아.
I'll turn you into
아, 그렇지.
Stay with me, Saurian. Wait right there.
오.
You're not one of ours. Have you come to save us? Forgive me. I cannot seem. Would you aid me in
입구까지 데려가 달라. 오케이. 근데 여기 어디 상자
Our
있었는데
work is not
방금.
yet done. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Raven? The
있다.
soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
영사 어디 갔어? 아, 아, 그렇지.
One of us has been drenched.
됐고.
It is not an enemy to be taken lightly. We must strike boldly and with presence of mind.
뭐야? 이거 등짝으로 들쳐맬 줄 알았는데 그건 아니네. 왜 이렇게 공주님만 있게 하는 거야?
Should we encounter trouble, we would be at a disadvantage.
Let us.
You went in there to save my fellow soldiers. I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain. You've done well this day. I thank you.
오는 안 주나요? 일단 파밍하던 거나 계속 파밍하자 이렇게 된 거.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? I'm in awe of your powers of
아이,
detection.
칼나의 비서.
Indeed.
What could yon chest be hiding?
자, 그럼 여기 저 아래쪽의 길은 뭐야? 근데 시퍼런 공간이 있지? 오씨 소리가 몹이다. 무너진 신전 같은 게 있네.
Am I imagining things, or has this place changed since last we saw it?
What could be the cause? This demands further
우리 여기
investigation.
처음 와 다다야. 누구랑 온 거야? 여기 일단 상자. 몹은 따로 안 보이고.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way
왜
over?
네가 열어? 편 3개 모았어. 야. 일단 상자. 아. 뭐냐 이거? 아, 막힌 거 취급이네. 올라갈 수단 자체가 없구나. 되게 저기 안에 뭐 있을 것처럼 생겼는데. 나도 올라갈 방법이 없네. 뭐 없니? 오,
Allow me to check whether
올라왔다.
there's aught nearby.
Eyes peeled and watch your backs.
문도 없구나. 어차피 이 안에도 막혀 있고. 오케이. 돌아가자. 아이, 좀 올라가자.
I'm saved. You have my gratitude.
감사만 하고 돈은 안 주네 이것들이. 가보자.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look. We're here, Master.
뭐야?
Tis a hobgoblin!
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself!
아, 잘못 눌렀어.
Don't let them touch the shipment!
V, how did this happen?
아, 그렇지.
The cargo. They're a tenacious lot.
Well fought, Arisen. A few more victories like that, and we'll have them running for the hills.
Proud.
야, 얘네가 수송된가?
I can't solve all your problems, you know.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
Tis done.
방금
Not a
그림자가
bad idea.
많이 심상치 않았는데. 뭐해? 또 뭐해? 그걸 왜 부숴?
'Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
We ought to
느낌표가
bring
또
word
있고.
of this to Captain Brandt. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
어이씨, 여기로 가면 안 되겠다. 일단 복귀하자.
You watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't
Oh.
mind me.
아, 근데 확실히 여기 들어오니까 프레임 박살난다. 개 느려져.
We cannot break it from this side.
As you say.
야,
Time is of the essence.
밖에선 대화를 안 받아주는 거야.
Here we are.
Welcome to the. We serve all manner of fine ales here.
아무것도 아니다. 아저씨.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
아, 무조건 여기서 말 걸고 저기 같이 가가지고 대화해야 돼? 귀찮게?
Welcome.
Seems I've caught someone's eye.
Well met, sir.
그래서
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen.
마물 토벌에 관해
You've done a fine job culling those monsters, your majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the arisen grows by the day.
그렇게 서서히 그거 하는 거면은 좀 위험하지 않나? 갑자기 들이닥칠 수도 있잖아.
Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this.
네, 좋아.
'Tis a
And with that,
오,
our task is done.
7,000원에 원정군의 망토.
Indeed, you've culled more than your fair share of monsters. I expect tales of your valor will soon be told in taverns.
Well said.
Time to head to market, methinks.
어, 이거 나쁘지 않아. 자, 그러면 오늘 이 정도에서 정리하면 되겠구만. 말고 여기 저 앞에 가서 끄자.
I sense eyes upon us.
감시자. 새끼 같은. 야, 너지?
Have you need of me?
어떤 새끼야?
Must be my winter coat growing in.
Coins, no good.
Go on, have a look.
넌 뭐냐?
Interested in my wares? Pleasure doing.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
감시의 눈길이 뭐야?
I wish I knew
저
your
새끼인가 보다.
restraint, Arisen.
너 뭐냐? 너 뭐냐? 너 뭐야?
My, I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. Ah, 'tis obvious, no? I am an agent, of a sort. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see.
이거?
But I suppose that job's over, now you found me out. So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further.
봐줄 생각은 없다.
Understandable. Still.
I'll turn you into a pin cushion.
아유. 자, 가자. 넌 오늘 내 전리품이다.
Oh,
이거
there's something written here.
Shall we take a closer look?
저놈한테 갖다 주면은 뭐 있나? 야, 이거 들쳐매고 대화해보자.
This looks as good a place as any.
안 되네.
I ain't keen to
야,
Oh my!
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as
난
a true arisen.
가차 각성왕에 대해 다음에
Do
물어보자.
not forget that we work to
자, 오늘 드래곤즈 도그마 여기까지. 아, 확실히 게임이 좀 슴슴해. 자, 그럼 빠이.